Have you ever wondered if the Tower of Babel was more than just a biblical tale? What if it was a moment in history that reshaped humanity itself, splintering our languages, dividing our races, and even shortening our lifespans to a mere 120 years? In the heart of ancient Babylon, nearly 700 years after the age of giants and the Great Flood, humanity thrived, expanding across the land in vast numbers. The Babylonians lived extraordinary lifespans, stretching far beyond the limits of today. They spoke a single harmonious language and revered celestial beings, deities who descended from the heavens, known by some as gods, but by others as the Anunnaki, an advanced race of extraterrestrial entities who once ruled among men. High above in the celestial realms, Enlil, the formidable god of wind and storm, known later as Yahweh to the Canaanites, watched the grand construction of the Tower of Babel. With growing unease, he observed the unity and ambition of humankind as they sought to pierce the heavens with their mighty tower. He recognized the danger in their unity, a perilous trajectory that could one day challenge the supremacy of the gods who ruled over them. Determined to preserve divine authority, Enlil devised a plan to scatter mankind and halt their defiance. In Genesis 11, the ancient scripture recounts his decree. The Lord came down to see the city and the tower the people were building. The Lord said, "If as one people speaking the same language they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. Come, let us go down and confuse their language so they will not understand each other." With a mere gesture of his advanced technological might, Enlil summoned a tempest. The skies darkened, thunder roared, and a mighty storm engulfed the land. Winds howled through the city as lightning slashed across the heavens, striking the tower with immense force. The earth quaked beneath the feet of the builders, and in an instant, the great structure crumbled into ruin, its ambitious ascent brought to a sudden and violent end. But Enlil's plan did not stop there. Using the secrets of advanced quantum biology, he enacted a transformation upon mankind, introducing a profound alteration in their very DNA. He wove new linguistic patterns into their genetic code, diversifying speech into a multitude of tongues. No longer would all mortals share a single common language, and with this alteration, even the physical features of mankind began to shift. A reflection of the Anunnaki's own diverse races, humanity was reshaped to resemble their celestial rulers. Distinct genetic markers were imprinted upon them, each group now bearing the likeness of a different divine overseer. This was not merely a separation by speech, but a division by form, a celestial branding to distinguish which god ruled which people. Scattered across the earth, humanity could no longer unite as one. Communication became fragmented, civilizations drifted apart, and the once universal bond of mankind was severed. But Enlil's grand design went even further. He imposed an additional limitation upon humanity, a biological chain that would forever restrict their dominion. By capping the telomeres of human chromosomes, he ensured that no mortal would live beyond 120 years. As written in Genesis 6:3, "Then the Lord said, My spirit shall not abide in man forever, for he is flesh, his days shall be 120 years. With time, the effects of Enlil's decree took hold. The once long-lived mortals began to age and perish within a single century. The unity of humankind was lost to time, buried beneath the weight of linguistic, cultural, and genetic divergence. And so, the Tower of Babel's fall became more than the destruction of a structure. It was the birth of division, the fracturing of a once unified species, and a permanent testament to the gods' dominion over mortal destiny. Though humanity was divided, a greater truth remains unshaken. Across every language, every land, and every form we have taken, we are all woven from the same cosmic fabric. We are infinite beings, eternal souls, traversing time and space, experiencing countless lives across endless dimensions and galaxies. If you found this revelation intriguing, join us on this journey to uncover the mysteries of our past. Subscribe to Mystic Legends and awaken the knowledge hidden in time.